Yes, you definitely can get a hair transplant if you have scarring alopecia. I don't want you to freak out. I don't want you to get worried. But yes, you can get a hair transplant when it comes to scarring alopecia. Hey, if you're coming across this video for the first time, my name is Dr. Echefo. I'm a hair transplant physician. I'm a hair loss coach. I've helped thousands of people regain confidence through hair transplant and hair regrowth. Now, if you're coming across this video and you've been diagnosed with any form of scarring alopecia and you're freaking out and you're wondering, what is it? I don't have any hope. I know everybody talks about hair transplant, but nobody has really addressed scarring alopecia when it comes to hair transplant. So that's why I'm here, and I'm going to address it in this video. So I had a client. I get a lot of referrals from dermatologists with scarring alopecia, patients that already have the diagnosis of scarring alopecia, they're on medication, and they're seeking for hair transplant. So I just had this client that came in for hair evaluation, seeking for hair transplant. Actually, her dermatologist referred her to Havila Hair Restoration for evaluation for hair transplant. So after talking, went through her medical history, went through everything, and I told her there's hope. We can definitely do your hair transplant, but you have to follow these 4 major rules if you want me to do your hair transplant. 4, just 4. Just 4. I don't need not 10, not 20 rules, nothing. I just have 4 major rules for you if you're going to get a hair transplant. And that's what I'm going to talk about today. So if you're the one, you're dealing with scarring alopecia, you're on your medication, your dermatologist has been evaluating your scalp and thinking or is suggesting you might need a hair transplant, we offer free virtual appointments at Havila Hair Restoration. So make that appointment. We offer free virtual appointments. So make that appointment and someone from my team will get in touch with you and talk to you, and we develop an action plan. So 4 major rules, just 4, that you need to follow before you start thinking about hair transplant. Number 1, you have to make sure that you're on the appropriate medication and you're compliant, meaning that you're dedicated to taking your medication. And guess what? You can't deceive me because I'm going to figure it out. You see? So you have to make sure you're taking your medication before you think about a hair transplant. Now I'm going to tell you the reason why you need to be compliant or you have to adhere to taking your medication, because you need to stop that inflammation. You need to stop that inflammation that's causing the scarring. Because if there's scar tissue, there's decreased blood supply, and even if you go somewhere else and get the hair transplant, it's not going to grow. Did you hear me? Inflammation, scarring, decreased blood supply, it won't grow. I always associate our hair follicles like a tree. A tree needs water to grow. You see, so if it's not getting the adequate supply of nutrients, water, it's not going to grow. So do not waste your time getting a hair transplant, or even if they've promised you your hair will grow, please do not believe that. You have to be on the appropriate medication. So I hope I've convinced you. You need to be on the right medication. So this is something you can talk to your dermatologist about, and they're going to guide you. So number 2, did you actually have a biopsy? You have to have a formal diagnosis of scarring alopecia. Now we can suspect you have scarring alopecia after a hair evaluation, but we have to have a proper diagnosis of scarring alopecia. So wherever you are and you think or you've seen pictures suggestive that you have scarring alopecia, it's time to make that appointment, because I'm not going to do a hair transplant without a formal diagnosis, know what I'm dealing with. We don't do blind hair transplant. I dot my I's and cross my T's before I do a hair transplant. So we have to make sure we have a formal diagnosis. So if you don't know you're dealing with scarring alopecia, or you think or you suspect that this is what you're dealing with, it's time to make the appointment. We offer free virtual appointments. Make that appointment today. Number 3, please stop every other thing you're using on your scalp. Please. It's not needed. If you're dealing with scarring alopecia, I promise you, nothing will help your hair grow. I'm sure people have sold so many things. This helped my hair grow. You've watched so many videos, comments online. This truly helped my hair grow. It's all lies. Please stop every other thing. If your dermatologist or your hair transplant surgeon placed you on medication for hair loss, please start using it, start taking it, and they're going to track your progress. That's why we take pictures every time you come in for your appointment. We take pictures, we track your progress. Please stop every other thing, it's not needed. So now if you've been using everything on your scalp and you're hearing my voice today, it's time for you to stop there and make the appointment. Make that appointment and someone from my team will talk to you. So number 4, so I always recommend staged hair transplant. So staged hair transplant is just hair transplant in stages. So once we go through all these steps, all these rules that I've already listed out for you, 1, 2, 3, the 4th one is the staged hair transplant. So what do? Let's say somebody needs 1,000, let's say the area of hair loss, you need 1,000 grafts to cover the area of baldness. I'm not going to do that 1,000 grafts at just one stage. I'm going to split it. I'm going to do 200, okay? I'm going to transplant 200 grafts and watch it for 6 to 9 months and see if it's going to grow. Now, the growth of that transplanted hair depends on consistency. You still keep doing what you're supposed to do. You see? So that's why the 1, 2, 3 part is very important before the 4th part. You see? So you have to make sure you're still taking your medication, doing everything you're supposed to do, so that hair transplant will grow. So let's say after 9 months and I see beautiful hair transplant is growing. Now I can add more to it. So we keep adding and adding to the area of baldness. So that's what's the meaning of staged hair transplant. Now if you're dealing with hair loss, you're dealing with scarring alopecia, and they've told you that there's no hope, there's no plan, there's nothing for you, please make the appointment, free virtual appointment at Avila Hair Restoration, and someone from my team will talk to you. And we're going to get you the best treatment action for you or best treatment plan for you. And if you've enjoyed this video and you're dealing with hair loss, specifically scarring alopecia, or you know someone, the problem is that a lot of us know someone dealing with hair loss. You need to send them this video. There's hope. Dr. Chefu says there's hope. So if you understand there's hope, please make that appointment and someone from my team will get in touch with you. Till next time, bye-bye. Bye-bye.